Hey, Grateful Friday, everybody. So I decided to take you behind what it looks like to have a work-life integrated business and lifestyle. And so I know that I haven't been posting on YouTube in a while. And it's not that I haven't wanted to document my journey. I've just honestly been going back and forth in terms of where to put my energy. What is my YouTube channel about? So I just want to be fully transparent. My whole goal initially was just to document and create content. At first it was for therapists, then it was still for therapists, but also for people who were looking to have an abundant lifestyle. But I've just found that it's been hit or miss on all of these platforms, but nevertheless, I'm not going to give up. So I'm just going to document. So I just finished a leg workout this morning. I'll insert a little bit of footage in terms of what I did on the last part of my workout, but I primarily used machines today and not free weights because I have been having some issues with carpal tunnel. Just came from a back injury, started feeling the back injury come back a little bit on Monday. So I had to decrease my weights again. But in terms of what I have going on for today, I'm headed home. I'm walking home from the gym. It's in our community, and gonna get my son dressed for school. I think my husband may already have him up. I'm gonna drop him off at school because another thing that's happening, and I probably just need to dedicate some time to talk about this, is what do you do when your partner is sick, you're running a business from home, and your child just started kindergarten, and you want to take your son to school every single day, but also because he has a half day, meaning he gets out at 11:30. I don't have much time with my husband being down, meaning he has a really bad cough, so I don't even want him around my son because my son already got a little bitty cough, but it sounds not cool. I don't want it to grow into something else. And so I choose to be more all the way present for my son the whole day and the whole time that he's home. And I've also recognized that during July, it was his first month out of daycare, the full month, because we were giving him a rest before he starts kindergarten, because he really hasn't been off since 2.5, going to daycare every day. And he said one day, "Mommy, you working again?" And I'm like, but he's seen me work before. Then I realized that it's not that he hasn't seen me work. He hasn't seen me work for this long period of time, in a day, because he was at school or daycare for most of the day. So I was like, oh crap. So I'm going to take him to school today. I'm going to intentionally work somewhere else in my community, not in my actual house, just so that I can get my creativity going, because I do need to work on creating content. I do need to create my slides for my last day of my boot camp, which is August 14th through the 17th, through the 17th, for therapists who want to either open up or grow at plateaued private practice. And then I'm gonna go pick him up from school, and I don't know what else I got planned for today, but I'll take y'all on the journey. Let me go home, get dressed so I can start my day.
If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. That's on me. If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. That's on me. If I come up and I fall off, that's on me.
Hey y'all, so I am headed to taking my son to school. Had to go and do what I call a mom morning routine, where I don't really allot, at least this week, that much time for me to get in the shower and just stand there. I ain't even that type anyway, because we actually need to call the office again and request that they come and check our air conditioner, because the air conditioner in the bathrooms, they don't circulate a lot of air. So standing in that shower in the morning, if you get me, it's already 74 degrees. It probably feels like it's 80 upstairs because we have a tri-level home. It's just not the best to sit up in there. And so nevertheless, my husband helped me get him dressed. And so we are headed to school. He loves kindergarten, which is a great thing. He has little to no complaints about waking up in the morning. There's a lot of kids that go to this school. It's K through 8, and they are on track. And so there's pros and cons to me about having a child on track, especially running a business from home, and having another child, my bonus son, where he's split between 2 households, but he doesn't go to school out here, but he's on a traditional schedule. And so that means that we really have to be careful and intentional to plan summer vacations with him, but also I want to be intentional moving into the 2024 year with planning my live events around my son's schedule, because he's going to be out a whole month. We lucked up with the months that he's out of school because it aligns with like his birthday. It aligns with off-peak season when we want to travel to Orlando, Florida, and typically, go to Walt Disney World or whatever and hang out with friends. So we got the schedule that we manifested. We wanted like more of the traditional summer off. And so he goes to school in June, but he's out in July. He goes back in August, but that matches our eldest son's schedule. But yeah, everything thus far on the second week of school is going really well. He likes his classmates. He really likes his teacher. I really like his teacher. She focuses on like smaller groups. And so even though it's 20 something kids in the classroom, she pulls smaller groups aside so that she can really hyper focus on helping them get to where they need to be academically. And they are right now just focused on sight words. So outside of that, what I do have planned for today that I stated earlier, I'm going to head home. I don't know if the amenity center is open at 8 o'clock for me to go in and work on my laptop. If not, I'll just have to go into the office. So I guess we'll all see in a moment when I get back home. Probably gonna do my regular Starbucks run to get some breakfast. And then in terms of my intentional things to focus on today, because I believe that's really important, especially when you are on a time restricted schedule, as I am just for this week. Next week, hopefully things should be pretty much back to normal, where if I have a busy schedule or a lot to do in the morning, then my husband can we can shift off of he take my son to school, then I take him the next day or whatever. And so my two big things that I'm going to focus on today is brainstorming content creation. And I'm already recording some of it right now, so that's fine. And then I'm also going to make sure that everything related to our enrollment pages for our program that's opening up in 2 weeks, everything related to the boot camp that we're hosting next week, and the fourth day, the last day, the slides. I just really need to look at what I usually do on the fourth day, and I'm gonna say enhance it. Because the great part about having a program like the one that I do, which operates off of a framework in a course, is that I could rinse and repeat, honestly, the exact same thing that I do over and over again. But I feel the need to twist it up only because, technology has advanced even more from the last time we had a boot camp, like 2 months ago, heck. And I really just want to talk about therapists being able to have work-life integration and not chasing balance. And so that's something also that I want to start bringing more to the channel in terms of a topic to talk about, because I think that within itself can burn somebody out. So I'm about to give him a scooter so he can ride down the street, because other kids live across the street, so he sees them on their scooter. So I can't park right here. I'm gonna park down the street a little bit so that he can ride his scooter into the school and have a little bit more fun. So I'll see y'all when I get to the home office. Hey y'all, so I am back, getting my desk in order. Typically when I work, I do I want to say time blocking. Well, I really need to do time blocking today. So I'm about to snack on my sandwich, go through my old slides for the boot camp, and then I'm going to decide how I'm going to integrate some of the following topics, such as, work-life integration. Are you a hobbyist or a business owner? Really pulling in together everything we talked about thus far on the 4-day boot camp. Just to give you an idea, because the boot camp probably would have already passed or is in motion when this video drops. So the boot camp is August 14th through the 17th. Like I said, it's for mental health therapists who either want to open up a private practice, ideally in the next 6 months, or by next summer of 2024. And or they have a private practice, specifically a solo one, but they don't have systems. We have had people who have group practices that come in primarily because they probably started a group practice similar to how I did it, and I don't want people to just take that long to get it together, because I didn't have any business coaching back then because it didn't exist. And so some group practice owners come because they realize that they don't have the systems in place. So we do a systems like analysis through an assessment, basically questions, yes or no, 25 points if the answer is yes, 0 points if the answer is no, no partial credit. You add up all your scores based out of 20 questions at the end, and we are going to be assessing you on the framework of your business, meaning your 5-year vision, your attractability for clients, including quality assurance capacity. We're also going to be talking about automation, because that's ultimately freeing up your time, and it gives you the ability to hand stuff off later to someone that you hire. We're going to be focusing on how to clarify your niche through a whole workshop by itself, and how to create a niche statement. But then we're going to talk about how your ideal client can lead to other streams of income. And are you truly serving your ideal client right now if you say that your caseload is full? And then delegation, of course, is, do you have trust issues? Do you have the ability to be a leader and not have to have your hand in so many pots? Meaning, do you work more on your business versus in your business? So we're going to do that assessment. We're going to, on one of the days, I think day 1, we're going to help them clarify their niche so they can create a niche statement and then put it like on their website and social media and stuff. On another day, we're going to talk about what does it mean to be an abundant CEO. Really focus on shifting the mindset, because they can learn all the strategies they want, but if they don't shift their mindset, it doesn't matter. They're not going to be able to go past a certain plateau, even in revenue. And then we're also going to talk about, are you a hobbyist or business owner? So then at the end, I'll tell them about the Dope Therapist Academy, our signature program. And it basically breaks down that blueprint, reach, automation, niche, and delegation framework that we quiz them on, but we go way more in depth, clearly. And so really excited about it. This is our last live boot camp of the year. It's our last open enrollment period through a live boot camp for the Private Practice Academy. And yeah, so I'm gonna eat my Starbucks. I got me a medicine ball tea. I'm about to get to work. I'm probably gonna block out, it's 8:30. I'm probably gonna block out a good 1 hour, probably with a break, to work on nothing but the slides. So that consists of me, for distractibility purposes, I need to remove anything that does not have to do with these slides, meaning all of these tabs. I don't even have a lot of tabs open, but I don't keep a lot open because it annoys me. But I pretty much, like, if it's Slack, I remove it. My team knows. I'm gonna check in with them and tell them, like, this morning I'm working on nothing but the boot camp. So if you need me, I probably won't respond until after 10 o'clock, because I'm gonna take a break and then, like, chill or something. All right, y'all. About to get to work. Hey, what's up, y'all? So I just wrapped up my work day officially, did all of my boot camp slides, processed anything related to billing, and did some personal things. Right now, I'm about to pick up my son from school. The trunk is open because he wants to ride his scooter. So I parked a little bit further so that he can actually walk. Get on his scooter and actually ride in more than like 5 steps. I recorded a reel today, so I created my content. The only other thing that I probably will do is like think about some repurposing content that I can put out there from like past boot camps and past podcasts that highlights our students' wins. But if I don't get to it, I don't. We're going to play outside today, have a great time, probably grab him a slice of pizza from Costco or something, and do well. So I hope that you had a great day. It's pretty sunny outside. I think it's going to get as hot as 80 something degrees today. So he was able to, wear shorts and stuff to school. But overall, I'll say that I'm really happy with the way that my schedule panned out. I had a really, really good and productive day. And I'm just really excited for him to complete his 2nd week of kindergarten. So got his little scooter right here. And guess we just gonna enjoy the sun for the weekend. And I actually need to write out his sight words on these colorful index cards. So I'll probably do that today too. All right. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hope you can hear me because we're singing. But we just left the park. We played for about 30 minutes, about 90 degrees out here, so can't play out too long. He found another 5-year-old kindergartner to play out with, so that was cool. So we're gonna go back in the house, chill, and then he's probably gonna go back out with the neighbors if they're home when we get back. But I've been super productive today. I did everything that I said that I was gonna do, plus I end up doing something that I was gonna delegate out to another company, but I decided just to get it done in 15 minutes But then for sure, it's being delegated out with the company who did everything else, like for our boot camp. About to go back in the house, chill, and some air conditioner. You hear that noise? That's everybody else's air conditioner. But like I said, I did everything that I was supposed to do today, plus some more. So I'm gonna listen to my body. My body is telling me to take a break and not work anymore today. I also recorded 2 reels, and so I'm feeling real gravy right now. Feeling real good to go into the weekend. I didn't say raining, I said gravy.
Gravy? What do you mean gravy?
That means feeling great.
Great.
Feeling great. Hey, what's up, everybody? So it is Saturday, day 2 of this behind the scenes vlog of work-life integration. Just gonna give you a quick rundown of my day. So son is in the car in the back seat. We are headed to Chick-fil-A. It is 11:54. He woke up at a decent hour this morning at like 8 o'clock and came and got me out of bed. So, because I was honestly just trying to like lay there, because it's very rare that I'm able to sleep in. And my alarm clock still goes off at around 8:30, because the later I sleep, the later I stay up and can't get, I like my sleep. So, what we have going on today outside of like Chick-fil-A is I'm going to go home, coordinate with my husband. I've already had a conversation with him. I definitely need to batch record some audio podcasts this week. We do have our private practice, Abundant CEO private practice bootcamp coming up starting Monday. And typically what I do during these seasons, because I get a lot of questions, this gate is broke, y'all. We get a lot of questions that come in from the bootcamp participants in the Facebook group. What I thought would be nice, hold on y'all, I'm about to like be so like what I don't like to do. So here's the thing, this sidebar. I have to go through the entrance gate trying to get out because it appears as though somebody broke the gate again. In our community, people like to drive up to the gate and low-key hit it because they don't have a key to get in, and then it constantly gets broke. So I'm out now. Okay, back to like the topic. So I like to batch record topics. There were a lot of questions that came in via the Facebook group. So what I think would be nice is, I know I talk about it here on the blog, but I want to like sit down and actually define what work-life integration is. And I may be able to capture some of that on the podcast, on the video or whatever for you guys. And I want to be able to break down like what can it look like, and also like share some behind the scenes of what it's looking like for me right now. I kind of talked about it yesterday. I'll also want to be able to show up and answer questions that have come up in our bootcamp Facebook group so that I can actually talk it out, because I know sometimes people just need to hear voices versus seeing text of something being explained. And a lot of the questions that were coming in, to be honest, were so big. So what I mean by big is, how do you know which insurance panel to choose? And, I have to, if this was a coaching call, I would back that person up a little bit and say, what are your interests in payment in terms of how you want to structure your private practice? Let's first talk about what you want, right? What attracted you to insurance panels? Who have you been speaking with? I don't need to know names, but like, what kind of conversations have you all been having that led you to the question that you have? Because it's always like an umbrella type question, like a big question, but that question can be broken down into so many different ways. And I never want to give an answer to a question that I don't, it's so loaded, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole course within itself of how to, even somebody asked, how do you it was something around insurance claims, like how do you make sure that they go through? And I'm like, well, that either it's a credentialing question, a billing question, or a documentation question, because if you use your EHR, your electronic charting system, they have trainings within the system. So I even told that clinician what I find, because I don't cookie code, like what is it called? Like I don't sugarcoat like no answers. And so what I had told them was, make a long story short, that I find that a lot of clinicians, at least in our community, they don't utilize the EHR for what they pay for. And there's a lot of trainings that are 5-10 minute videos of how to set up your insurance panel in the back office, how to track your reimbursements. Like, all of those trainings are there. And as a coach, I want to get something straight. Like, my job is not to teach you like what the system teaches you, because the system created the system, right? Like they're the CEO. Now I'm going to help you go in the direction, but please keep in mind that a true CEO either hires and delegates out, and like what their weaknesses are, and or they know they get a hand on where to find something, meaning they're resourceful and they know how to use their resources. And so it always tickles me. I haven't had this come up this boot camp, but it always tickles me how on my Facebook ads and stuff like that, people are quick to say like, I want the templates. And I'm like, what are the templates going to do? That's not going to help you market. Like you can use my templates of how I market a private practice. You still have to put your personal spin on it. So some people want like everything to be handed to them. And I just think like, we went to grad school, like nothing was handed to you. The teacher did a lecture, you had to read, you had to write a paper on you, probably your life, your family, your experience, your clients. You know what I'm saying? You still have to conceptualize things in your words. The business is the same thing, so that's what I want to go into in terms of the podcast, really just explaining, I don't even want to say the word explaining, but maybe coaching those people through how to really determine what is their real question. All right, y'all. So that's enough about that. That's pretty much all I got up for like today. I'll more than likely this vlog, depending on the length, it'll probably go into you seeing like not me go live on the boot camp, but more so you'll probably like see me in action, like maybe the intro, and then it'll probably cut out because I don't have much planned for tomorrow. The only thing that me and my team are doing over the weekend, outside of me creating content for probably an hour and that's it for podcasts, is I already posted my reels for the day. I'm straight. Those things kind of just come to me, but we're just like checking in online, checking in on the people that signed up for the boot camp, making sure that they have access to everything, making sure that the email reminders go out. And then Monday is like showtime for like 2 weeks straight. 2 weeks, y'all. So let me know in the comment box if you would like me to. I'll still document it, but I don't know if I'm gonna put it up because I usually document it on Instagram. But let me know if you want to see like a little bit of behind the scenes of what it takes to put together a digital product launch. Even if you're not a therapist, it doesn't like matter, because digital product launches are digital product launches. It's just like, who is your avatar and who is your niche and what is your product and what problem do you solve that's like different. But let me know in the comments below if that's something that you're interested in me putting up. But all right, y'all, I'm about to go finish driving so I can get this food, because I ain't even really looking at the camera because I'm multitasking. So I'll see y'all recording the podcast. Hey, what's up, y'all? So I think I recovered pretty well from Chick-fil-A. So what I am going to do, I was watching one of my pre-recorded videos, and I realized that when we did our boot camp back at the beginning of this year, I sent people out like a prep video. So I think that would be really helpful. So I just decided to like suck it up like a G, put on some makeup, do my hair, like change my top. And I'm going to, I feel like I want to live stream it, but I'm going to maybe just like quickly live stream a video so that people can get a prep for the boot camp. And then I'm going to go and add the link to the video like in their emails. And so that's what I got going up today. And then I'm gonna, like I said, record some podcast episodes that are on video as well. And I'm just gonna do them all in StreamYard, call it a day, have some fun, drop some knowledge on work-life integration, and yeah, get excited for the bootcamp.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So it is Sunday. It is 8:19. I just finished a 51-minute workout. It was definitely leg day, but I'm gonna put this camera down, like my phone. But had a super good workout this morning, feeling really refreshed. I love when I work out because I have clarity in the morning. My ideas are starting to run. One of the things though that I really want to get better at getting back to is after the gym, whether it's taking a walk if it's not too hot, because I usually go work out early in the morning, but also get my journal out. And so one of the things that I want to do today, if it's not extremely hot, is go out to clean up our balcony, because we have a nice balcony. We have a TV out there. We've put curtains up before, and it's really refreshing to go out there and meditate in the morning, or go to one of the pools and meditate as well. And so the thing is, I recognize too that when I get home around this time, my son if he's not already up, he's waking up. So if I plan on meditating, I probably shouldn't go back in the house, or I go immediately back outside, like go get, you know, maybe my shake or something and go back outside. So we're gonna see what happens when I go back in his house to see if he's up or not. But if he is not, I definitely want to take advantage of it and journal. And I always plan out my week, but sometimes I'm way more intentional with literally scripting out my week. But this week is going to be really important. Sorry for the noise. This week is going to be really important because I have the boot camp for our program launch. And so, sorry, hope I don't get chased by this beetle. It's been like beetle season over here. Oh my God, it's following me. All right, bye y'all. Bye. See you in a bit. Did you have fun with me at the gym? Hey, what's up, y'all? So I am back home, did my makeup, pretty light today. Outfit of the day, Skims bodysuit with some Zara pants and sandals. Just dropped my son off at school, made myself a quick breakfast. What am I looking for? Oh, my laptop. About to check the status of our Facebook ads. I always check them every day, even though at this point they're pretty much running streamlined. But I like to check to see how we're spending money because I need to turn off certain ads if it's like not performing. But just did our team huddle to hype everybody up in the team about what's about to happen today, a boot camp day, and over the next 2 weeks. So I'm gonna eat breakfast, go, you know, finish combing my hair or whatever, pretty much just comb it back down and slick my edges. And then we actually have a Dope Therapist Academy call this morning. I think we're talking about niche. I have to check. But I don't believe any questions came in either. So we're just gonna wing it and see what's going on. And after that, got a quick like team meeting check-in for like 15 minutes just to get a pulse on the team with like any questions that they have. And then we're going straight into the boot camp at 11. And so I'll take y'all behind the scenes a little bit, but of course I can't put the whole boot camp on the vlog. But depending on when you're watching this video, because I'm gonna try to release it before, not maybe before the boot camp close. Well, yeah, before all the replays are down on YouTube, I'm gonna try to release it so that if you're a therapist and you wanna watch, you know, the boot camp, you can, because after the doors close to our program, it actually will no longer be available. Like you can't watch it anymore because, you know, it's tied to our open enrollment period as well. All right, y'all, so I'm about to eat some egg whites, hash browns, organic hash browns, organic egg whites, and some organic chicken apple sausage. And I got my, y'all can see it, got my vitamins. And then I also have my pressed juice, elderberry vitamin C today with lemon, monk fruit, elderberry, and vitamin C. Hey y'all, so this is what happened when you get too busy in the boot camp and you forget to close out the vlog. I ain't showed y'all no back footage. However, I'm walking with my little police officer right here. He decided to go find his other costume. Leave that alone, please. So thank you so much for watching the vlog. Just wanted to take you behind the scenes of like work-life integration. If you haven't checked out my previous more tutorial video about how to blend and define what work-life integration is, I would hardly encourage you to check out my YouTube channel. Hope that you liked it. Let me know what part of the vlog you liked, of like just behind the scenes and maneuvering through being a mom, CEO, wife, and all the things. I appreciate you. If this is your first time or returning time coming back, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.